Buster, get in line now. Yes, Sarah.
We just gonna stay here.
You better get in line. Get in line now.
That was so rude.
I'll be nice if you get in line, and I'll give you $5 free. So what's your choice? Stay here or get $5 free.
Stay here.
You're saying
And where are you even going?
I'm even gonna give you this giant $100. So are you sure you want to say that?
Sure.
Come on, let's go.
First you have to stay here. Stay.
Come on. Back in 10 minutes. Oh, that was a lunch.
Can we do it?
That was the question.
Can you say something? Mary had a little one. Little Bo Peep had lots
That's a baby song.
didn't know where to find them. Let's sing one song at a time. Okay? Okay.
Your arms are in the way.
Now I can't.
That is a baby song. If you scooch into here, then I can see you.
You want that one? Simon picked Viva La Minion.
Now you can use it. Yeah, you can use this one.
Thank you.
That's a baby song, you two. Yeah, your arms are horrible.
We need another secret.
Man, you need to like do.
I can't get him to stand right now, so we'll just put him there. Ella's gonna get the pirate because of the
We need to talk for a second.
We need to do a studio video. So excuse me, girl.
So rude.
I said excuse me. You're acting just like my old friend Keith.
That's awesome. That's for Simon and Ella too. It's in there.
Pretend I was going in my studio.
Pretend I checked what the time. It's 2:19. It's 2:19.
Oh, why can
And that one we're gonna have over there.
go to that side for a minute? What in my studio?
Mickey, you sitting on my bed. And I'm not gonna have it yet.
Bracelet for me.
We love it. Oh, yeah. It's showing my face.
Hey guys, welcome back to our studio. We're upside down. Let me upside down this. Okay.
Go check what they were doing.
Please turn your phone upside down because we cannot fix it. So today we're in our studio and we're talking about a story today. story is called About My Life. So, when I was a little kid and I just got born, my mom was a little bit sad. She had a job, but she was still sad. So she had to go to another city. Then I only had my dad with me, so it was kind of my hard life. When I was about to turn 3, she just left to Kansas to go to Kansas. So to Kansas. And it was pretty sad. But then she came back. She said, I can't leave you here, darling. So she took me there with her, and I met Sarah. When I was little, I had both my mom and dad. I was the richest girl on my block. That's it. Seriously? That's it? Of course it is. Okay. So, meet us in our next video from the studio. Bye! Nice video. You go peeking. Hey guys, part 2 of this video. Like, as I said from the last time, I was like a lonely child without me and my dad, but my mom took me, and my dad came to North Carolina. And we started to get, my new friend Sarah had just moved to Carolina too, or without me knowing. So we started to get back into friends, and then we started to become more than friends, and we did the prom together. The prom was about last week with the rest of our friends of our school back in Mexico, when we moved to Mexico. Then we moved back here to Florida at our new school, and the prom dance with our very hilarious teacher, who literally fell behind our school and is probably in the ambulance right now. Who's that? What are you guys doing? Don't be that loud, okay? So, then we moved back to North Carolina for like a month or so, had a vacation, and moved back here with our old friends. Would you like to meet them? Come on in, girls.
I'm a funny teacher. This is my.
Come on in, you guys, and let's show yourself.
I'm funny because I'm a teacher.
You're being so loud.
I'm a teacher.
These are our friends. These are our friends Mal and Ben. Would you like them to tell you a story today?
When I was a tiny baby, my mom and dad would leave me there. And I would walk around, and I would knock, and I will, and when I was,
And I would meet knock knock.
and I would, when I was 6, I hold a bell in my door. So I opened the door and
And it
kicked,
was my mommy.
and it was no one. It was
My mommy.
no one! It was a scary girl. Her name was Scary. And then it was a boy. So I kicked him in the guts. But I thought, so I walked into my house, and I hold something in my closet, and it was Knock Knock. When I watched the show called Knock Knock, and there was a scary guy that had eyeballs in his hands, and I watched the movie of that, and everyone laughed at me, and people laughed at me. Oh, when I was little, my mom...
Yeah, you can't tell two stories.
But you did. And my mom
Yeah, but
scaled,
this isn't your studio. It's
and my mom scaled me to
Sarah
before.
and Lester studio.
Come on. Guess we can't be in the video.
You were just in the video. Time to finish my story. So, like I said, I was 3, right? So I turned 6 back here, right? And we went to see our grandma, my grandma in North Carolina, and we decided to move there for about a year. And I met some new friends at a new school, like Scar and Sarah. Oh, there was like this girl named Puff. Oh, and Diamond. They were kind of annoying. And finally, we moved back to Florida with all my new old friends. And they were back at the school. So, a couple of years later, when I was like 10, I decided to learn. My dad kind of signed me up for like science projects every weekend. They would send me a box in the mail every weekend. Just to make a science project, because after summer I was gonna be starting science school, and I'd be 11 years old right now. So a couple years passed, and I was like 14. Okay, because I'm literally 17 right now. It was not that many years ago. I was like 14. Okay, and couple of years ago, I found something under my stairs. It was my mother. She was laying down kind of weirdly, and I found out it wasn't my mother. I unzipped the costume, and there was somebody I did not know. So I screamed for my dad. My dad screamed for help, and he called the police. It was an old kidnapper that he recognized from his old childhood. So now to this day, I'm still terrified of it. Because, well, he is in jail for all the kidnapping cases, like 74 cases he did, and used 15 weapons. And can't believe how many he used. And I'm still scared to this day, even though I'm 17, I'm still scared. Hi, I am 16, and my name, like for part 2, Sarah's story.
I heard knock knock knocking on my closet door.
Hey guys, actually this is part 3,
It scared me.
and this is the beginning of my story. I'm Sarah, and I am. Stop me. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'm 16 years old. So a while ago, when I was like 3 years old, I used to live with both of my family, and they were rich. For 1 week, I went with my grandma's because I was calculated to schools. Because every different week, I would go to one school and I'd go to the other. My other school started to be suspicious about it. And said, why isn't she showing up on certain weeks? They told me I was in 2 schools, so they kicked me out of one school. So there was another school by my mom and dad's house, but they were still I was still in my grandma's house, my grandma and grandpa's school, because they actually understood what was happening on right now. Because my parents sometimes couldn't afford for that much for me, so they had to go to my grandma and grandpa's house until one day we became rich from posting these YouTube videos on our TV. We actually became a new channel called Macy and Mia. That's what the real characters who are playing us now for the next episode. Oh, and if you want to hear the rest, you have to. So then I turned like 6, right? I was in like 1st grade or something, and I had just turned 6.
In kindergarten.
No, I'm in 1st grade. So I was in 1st grade, right? my dad signed me up for this yoga competition. And I actually won, and I can do cartwheels and somersaults.
Okay, we have one more package.
Ready to do one? Okay, so, like for part 2. Bye, guys!
In their studio.
Okay, part 4 of my story. So, I was about to turn like 8 and I just got into 3rd grade, right? And when I was in 3rd grade, I was kind of thinking of science. So my dad signed me up for a science project. I would get science projects in the mail every weekend. My dad let me win because I practiced on it, and I finally knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna do the volcano, so I grabbed some baking soda and vinegar. It popped. My teacher jumped when I showed it to her. So I literally turned 12 of my year. I was getting in college. I was 15 and I was 12, 13, 14, and I was getting in college, getting ready. So it was my birthday and I was about to turn 15, right? And then these really rude girls come up to me and say, "Who do you think you are? You're nothing like us. You're just a big fat baby." And excuse me, do I look fat? And do I look like a baby? Okay, and so I say right back at you, your eyes are way cuter than a baby ferret. They ran off crying to their moms. Their moms were like, if you say it first, they'll say it back. And they finally actually learned their lesson and became my friends. I was actually part of the leader of their pack because the real evidence I showed to them, as you know. Sometimes you just gotta do it back. It's not that I was being rude or anything. Sometimes you gotta do it back. And it's not like I'm really rude. You just gotta say some things back sometimes. Oh, and don't remind. Just flip your camera over if I'm upside down, please. I don't want you to hate this video because this is the first Littlest Pet Shop video I've done in the first few days. So I hope you liked it. In the freshman year, I was in my freshman year. I was about to turn 17 until I met someone named Buster, and he became my boyfriend. First, we were friends, and we began to start to text a little bit, and we turned it into boyfriend girlfriend, right? And he been acting like this for years now, and now I'm actually 18 and he actually lied. He's 19. So, wink. Stay tuned for part 2 and my friend. Part 5. This was part 5, right? Okay, stay tuned for part 6 with my friend. Hey guys, welcome back to part 6. We're going to do one of our friends' stories, so let's pick one.
So,
Okay.
when I was a baby, I heard something knock on my closet baby bedroom door. It was my birthday. I turned 2. And when something was knocking on my back bedroom door, so I opened it, and it was knock, knock. So I punched him in
Mia,
the
not
gut.
a scary story, your life.
Oh.
This is something for
When I was a baby,
Ella's not here. Can I go ahead and open her?
I had my own house. And when
Yeah, it was just a playhouse. Don't think she's telling the truth.
And when I was a baby, I grew my first tooth, and I had one tooth, and that way I have a diaper on, because my mom making me wear diapers when I'm 14. And
I thought you were 15.
oh yeah, I'm 15. And when I am 15, my mom make me still wear diapers.
Rip it off.
I can't.
Rip it off.
But
No, pretend you don't have.
and I don't even have a diaper on. So what?
Say they're just panties.
They just panties. And that's why I always be alone by myself, doing nothing. When I went to school, I did nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing.
Then I turned 16.
And then I turned 16.
The end.
The end.
Next person.
Oh my God. Knock, knock.
Stop thinking about knock knock, Mia. You're scaring me. Something is in my head, Mia. Okay, don't talk about it. Oh, it's gonna be in my head.
Okay. Here's the sheet.
These are so good. I don't know how to do this.
So when I was a baby, there was music on, and it was called Savage Love.
Savage love. Pretend there was
called
music in the background. Savage love.
And nobody, there's nobody break your heart. Oh my God! Everybody went outside because I just saw the hand in that there.
It's mine hand. Say Macy. Macy. Bye guys. See us in the next video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Bye guys.